That's the only podcast that is always, I mean always, he means always, they mean always, you mean always, she means always. An instant classic.
Danny Dunn! Hi, Jake.
We will see you on the flippity dippity. Oh yeah.
Hi. we didn't establish who was hosting this. There's just kind of a.
So you're gonna get. So you gotta go.
Anyway,
we are
welcome back to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast where nobody knows what the hell is going on. But we are going to do a watch along with King of the Ring 1996. I know Justin wanted to do 99 because Mr. Ass won 99 and he loves booty meats. But we'll get to that. We will get to that. Gentlemen, any other thoughts? Because this is a long show, even though it doesn't seem like it's a long show.
You know, I'm actually really excited to watch the show because I think, I never watched this show before. So I mean, I've seen clips of it. You know, I've seen the.
You're busting your cherry for it.
Yeah, I'm busting a cherry for it.
Oh
yeah.
My goodness!
I mean, I seen the promo. You know, when the whole birth of Austin 316. You know, that big promo he did. You know, I seen that before, and I know he won. If you haven't watched this King of the Ring, he won this year.
Spoiler.
How do you know you didn't watch it?
Spoiler alert. I mean, if you go look on that that Wikipedia,
You can edit that.
True.
I can go edit that right now and say Doink the Clown won.
That'd be cool.
But if I know Justin, he's gonna edit and say it was won by Kenny.
By God, Omega. No, but I'm really excited to watch this show though. And I wish they would bring. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say this is a solid show to me. This is good peak 1996 WWF. Whatever that again, Taker and Mankind starting their feud, the continuation of the story with Bulldog and Michaels with Owen lurking and then this, that, and the other. And these are the days that I miss. I mean, granted, like the demographic just before us would probably think this is really uber silly, and in hindsight, it is. But this is what I grew up on, so I'm allowed to praise it a little bit.
So what I was going to say is, I wish they would bring this actually back as a pay-per-view because, this is a show I really enjoy watching and stuff. Not like this, not like a one-night thing, I mean? Like the King of the Ring that they do now and stuff, with that Baron Corbin one. That was terrible. Or the one that they did a few years ago, like back in 2010 where Sheamus won. Like, no, I want an actual King of the Ring pay-per-view because this used to be like one like in the top 4, pay-per-views throughout the year back in the day. So, I wish they would just bring this back as a pay-per-view, which I've heard that, like Fox and like USA, they want to bring this back. So that'd be pretty cool if they do.
Absolutely.
It was the top 5.
We know
top
what
5.
he meant. We know he meant.
You know what I meant.
You know.
But I was just making sure.
This was part of the big 2 Raw and SmackDown
the big 2
of the year.
I love SmackDown during this year because it was so good. SmackDown in '96 was fantastic.
Sir, it didn't. The show didn't come out in 1999. You know that. You know.
You're old. You're old if you know that.
Yes, I am.
Yes, we are. Yes, sir, we are.
Well, if everybody wants to go to the old Peacock, scroll over to WWE. I was not going to say that, but in case he went right for the gutter. Scroll over to WWE and see under pay-per-view specials, and then you'll find a section for King of the Ring and go down to 1996. I don't know why they have it listed as seasons, but that's what happens when you get bought by a television company.
You know what's weird? They transitioned WWE Network over to to Peacock, and Vince doesn't like cocks.
I mean, this is what I don't understand.
Sorry.
But at first he was all in on the cock. But then he was in, and then he was out, and then he was in, and then he was out.
Then he was out. Yeah.
Make up your mind, Vince. Come on.
I just kicked Stan.
Well, good night, everybody.
Get out, everybody. All right. Are we all? Are we
I'm
all,
already.
I'm sure we've done enough filibustering.
Casey's probably an hour already into the show.
Oh yeah, no, I'm at the main event.
He's at the main event right now, so we gotta start from the beginning.
Vader's already had the run-in. So.
Wait, we're watching '93, right?
Wait, we're watching 2002, right?
I was almost gonna suggest that was the very first one, and guess where it was attended? Dayton, Ohio.
Wait, we're watching 2002, right?
God, they kill you both.
No, but I'm ready.
All right,
waiting for you guys.
3, 2, 1.
You better hit play because I've already hit it.
It's loading. It's loading.
I haven't hit play yet.
That little yellow circle's going around and around.
I already hit play.
Oh, there we go. The World Wrestling Federation.
I miss this freaking intro, and then this, the VTRs beforehand.
Yes. Made the pay-per-views feel so much bigger.
And oddly enough, that was okay. Funny story about that angle there here in a second. But it's funny how the video packages before all these shows back in the day, it felt like a wrestling show. Now, when they do the video packages now, it does not feel like a wrestling show. It feels like a television
No, it doesn't.
show. No, okay, so that story that I was going to say with Warrior, he has that promo with Jerry, which, again, I thought was one of his better promos. He wore a hat. Jerry had that picture of the Warrior where he says, like, okay, I'm going to hit you with it, but I'm not going to hit you glass side. I'm going to hit you with the back side. And again, you're going to sell it. It'll be a big visual with the glass going over there, blah, blah, blah. Warrior didn't want to take it full-fledged, on the back of his head. So he had to wear the stupid hat. So, of course, Jerry being Jerry, he laid every ounce of that swing into his skull. Like, Jim, this is a work.
Jim, just do it. Just fucking do it.
Now, what was Ahmed Johnson doing with Goldust?
The Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion.
That angle, that was here's the thing. That closed Raw. That was one of the more better visuals, was Ahmed getting pissed off and chucking that guy out the door. But at that point, Ahmed had been undefeated at that point. And he was in the qualifying match with Vader. Owen cost him. And then they do a stretcher job where he gets taken to the Goldust comes up, gives him mouth to mouth, and he gets revived and is all pissed off and all that stuff. So that's what came about this match, and it's for the IC title.
Yeah, I thought they were making out there for a minute.
Well,
It was a work, brother.
It was a work, brother.
God bless you, Owen.
I don't think it was a work, brother.
R.I.P. Owen Hart.
He was so good. Pause it for a second. Who has the sound on? I was like a handful of seconds in front. And see, just the simple things with the entryway and having the guys open the door. And this is when Austin still had that crummy ringmaster music.
Uh-huh.
And notice one big thing: no knee braces.
It's so weird.
It is.
Uh-oh. The $1 Million Dream, Daddy. On Bobby's Sparky Plug Holly. And the thing is, even at the time, because I think it fit the character, even before, boom, he debuts the stunner, I actually didn't mind him using the $1 Million Dream as a finish, because it's gets him out cold, and he does it in a sadistic way. Little referee Timmy White.
Good old Tim White.
And see, and this is weird. The incomplete goatee.
Oh yeah, no.
And again, it's like you're looking at it through 2021 eyes, and it's like this is 25 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved how every human being in the locker room hated that freaking robe and crown. It's Sable and Johnny B. Oh, sorry. Mark Marrow.
Mark Marrow. I want to grow my hair out like that. I'm going to. It's going to happen.
You won't.
I mean, it's gonna be a few years, but it's gonna be there eventually.
You won't.
I will.
No shit.
Bet.
I just said Chris Candido and Siri on my watch. Just said, "Here's what I found." On Chris Candido. Another one that should be alive. He would be a perfect trainer for NXT and or AEW if they did not have QT Marshall.
Sidebar. This doesn't have to do with King of the Ring, but I think it was back in maybe it was 10 years ago, maybe that they had the whole pipe bomb, and that was today, which is crazy to think about.
Still, I abused that watching it on the old YouTube because wasn't watching it live at the time. I didn't find this out till a few years later, and I'm like, this is incredible.
Because I was watching. You know who Good Mic Work is on YouTube? Yeah, well, he's doing like a little watch along for a few days ago. I go, you know what? Let me just pop this on and stuff. And I was watching that whole Monday Night Raw on here.
Wearing a Stone Cold shirt.
Yeah, wearing a Stone Cold shirt, which I love that T-shirt. That Stomping Mud Holes, that one.
Stomping Mud Hole, yep.
That's a good shirt.
The only thing
this one Stone Cold, he was being
John
more.
This
one Stone Cold was being more like technical wrestling and stuff. He wasn't because this is when he hadn't had his injuries and stuff.
Yeah, this is a little over a year before that happens.
Yeah.
Because make no mistake, folks, Steve Austin could go.
Yeah.
Before he got injured.
And then once he had his injury, then he became more of a brawler and stuff.
Yep, he became more of a. I'm not saying a carbon copy, but more of a, your Brodies and Stan Hansons and, again, it fit the character, just a barroom brawler.
True. Sable, man, she looks so different here.
And that was before she really became an obnoxious bitch.
Yeah.
Because she's over. I'll never take away from her. She was over late 97, 98, 99. But then she got way too big for her britches and yeah. And I'm trying to think. Because there's a spot in this match where Austin gets his lip busted. I think it might be Marrow's somersault over the ropes that he catches a boot, but I've heard varying stories on what it was. But I mean, either way, I mean, you'll obviously notice though when his freaking lip is 10 times the size of his head. And I want to make this statement. This is probably going to be unpopular. I think Marrow was underrated. He was an underrated worker that got saddled with a bad gimmick.
Yeah.
Because Vince wanted Johnny B. Bad. from WCW, but everyone's like, that's a WCW trademark. You can't do that.
You know,
So
the real
they
stuff I
tried to-
remember them doing with Mark Marrow is like doing the whole what's that? The whole brawl thing, you know, like the boxing type of stuff that they were doing.
Yeah, that which is oddly enough close to what he was. He's a legit Golden Gloves boxer. He was no joke.
I don't really remember. I don't know this Mark Marrow too much. You know, I've never really seen a whole lot of this.
They tried to push him, and this is the thing. This is the great value version of Johnny B. Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, he's a wild man, blah, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I thought he was okay in the ring. You know, I mean, he was not blessed with cutting a good promo, but I thought, you know, he had a good look. He's the first guy. He's the guy I saw the Shooting Star press for the first time. I said, holy cow, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And I somewhat like the way he did it better, just because he tucked in on the spin, and see a lot of guys do the open body spin, which is still cool, but I don't know, for him, to me it got more height, you know. Like on TikTok, somebody stole my idea on who did it better on the frog splash, who did it better, RVD or Guerrero. I'm like,
that Fez press didn't look. I thought he was trying to do a Fez press there for a minute.
He did. I think Mark started to
he didn't
fall
take it
too
right there.
soon.
Yeah.
But again, at the same time, still, you know, because the Fez press is just basically a body check, so it doesn't have to look so pristine. I think this might be the. Nope, I was going to say I think it's on the other side of the ring. But I love how stories about that get embellished so much. Like I said, like, why is it that nobody can just have the same story? Because I've been told that Austin went to the hospital, then I heard he just got stitched up backstage. I'm like, how can it be that big of a variance? Because can we all just agree on the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
But, oh well. The old test of strength that nobody does anymore.
The old Grecan. Oh wait, no. How do you say something Roman knuckle?
Yeah, Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
Yeah, there we go. Not the fingies. This was before the fingies.
Or I guess partially, not the nuckies. Not the nuckies.
That's a terrible camera angle for that test of strength. It has to be straight on.
Stop it. This is not Hogan and Warrior. This is not Hogan and Warrior, which is the greatest camera angle ever. Here's the thing. I want to believe, because I can't remember if Kevin Dunn was there doing that yet or not. I want to believe it was like, zoom in on that. Zoom in on that.
We're moving the padding.
There's Bullcut Kid. It's him, and there's a bunch of guys on the other side, Vladimir and the dude that looks like Howard Stern. They were literally at every single event.
It's just like the modern day for, wrestling. You know how you have the Brock Lesnar guy who goes to like every show?
Yeah, exactly.
So this is like this back in the early 90s.
They were the OGs.
I need to know how people get money to go to every show.
I've been asking that for years. And get, not only that, especially when they would go to the Garden, getting front row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Front row freaking tickets.
And tickets were a lot cheaper, but during this time also.
Yeah, but I would say that back then, the equivalent of a front row ticket there would be like not WrestleMania tickets, whatever. Though that was probably a few $100. But I would also say that also probably depends on the market, because if you go back and listen to the rates for the Royal Rumble at '97. It was 60, 35, 20, 15, 5. But they did that on purpose because it wasn't that much of a big market. It was at the Alamo Dome. And they went into the hometown field for Shawn Michaels. See, I want someone to do that these days. The old dragging the guy
where they
on
drag
the
your
top
face
of the rope.
across the ropes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Again,
I mean,
just
it's simple, but it's effective.
Little subtle things. Little subtle
Yeah.
things.
Simple but effective.
Like
Like,
I see people do it on the indies all the time.
Mhm.
Like at small shows.
Somebody's paying attention.
Yeah.
But they like, oh no, people just want to see, do a whole bunch of flippity dippity, do a whole bunch of like 450s or like.
Flippity-doo-dah.
Well, I think people take the whole when they say sell to the cheap seats. I think they take that too seriously. Then they don't do the little things, like rubbing their eyes against the ropes or eye gouges or things like that. Because it's like, oh well, I'm trying to sell to the cheap seats, blah blah blah.
What the hell is Austin doing here? Okay.
That's not how you do that.
Backbreaker ever.
I had no idea what he was going for there.
I don't know if that was about to determine a fireman's here, but he backed out.
Death Valley Driver!
Day! Oh my God! Okay, so like to that point, but I think that's like a lot of times why guys have long hair. So when they do subtle movements, it's like, oh well, his hair's flipping, so he must be selling. No, but you also got to sell that with your body language. That's why Austin was great at selling. That's why he could feed an ass whooping and could feed a comeback on somebody.
Yeah.
Because again, nobody in that building knows what it's like to take a body slam. So you got to show that from the front to back.
Yep.
The Boston Crab.
Oh my goodness! The
Happy
Texas
birthday.
Crab.
The Texas Crab. I think only people from Boston should do that.
Right?
Like I said, and people who are from Canada can only hit the Canadian destroyer. And if you're Spanish, then you can only hit the Spanish fly.
Spanish fly, exactly.
I mean, it's common sense.
And not only that, and if you're not Rob Van Dam, you can't do the 5-star splash. It's only going to be like a 2.5-star splash.
It's only gonna be this. It's gonna be a frog splash. That's all it's gonna be.
It's just going to be a splash.
It's gonna be a splash.
I'm sorry, a splish.
Splish.
Like Bronson Reed does a splash. Ain't no 5 stars.
No, he does a tsunami.
Listen, if you're not James Ellsworth, you have to have a chin.
Has anybody ever seen a clip of him taking the stunner and popping up and pointing to his chin like there's nothing there? It's either that or a super kick. I'm pretty sure it's a stunner, but I'm just like, see, like I wish I could show this to Casey. This is funny. Because I hate fun, damn it.
We know you do.
Just when it's there it was. That was the spot.
Oh.
When what a right hand. Yeah, when Mero flops up for the roll up, kicks him square in the mouth.
Gotta love them fruit roll-ups, don't you?
Yep.
I'll tell you what.
was.
Even though we didn't do a review for Hell in a Cell, on that show there was a lot of fruit roll-ups on that show.
There was, and that's why everybody threw in their 2 cents, whatever. Though I'm like, I hate you. I'm like I thought that was the worst Worst Hell in a Cell pay-per-view for just
Yeah.
not so much from top to bottom, just aside from the 18 roll-ups in all the matches, I just didn't care.
Yeah, I didn't care. Like a lot of rematches out of that show. Like, it felt like I was just watching an enhanced Raw. And also, they had like
it was lazy.
They had 4 Hell in a Cell matches that weekend, which is crazy.
Yeah, which is
like they had one on SmackDown and then they had one on Raw. And I go like, they're just giving these Hell in a Cell matches out like it's Halloween, like giving out like it's candy.
Oh, Mero, throw some better punches.
Because back in the day, Hell in a Cell matches, we're supposed to be the that blood, put a blood feud in. Like, hey, this is going to be the thing to end the feud here.
There should only been 2 Hell in a Cell matches ever. Michaels and Taker and Mankind. That's it. Because especially after Taker and Mankind, you were never going to top that. Now, there's been some fun ones since then, but they're not even close to that barometer.
I love the Armageddon one also with all the 6 guys in there. When Rikishi gets thrown off the cell, that's a good one.
When Quiche, when he literally did it for The Rock.
I also like, I think it was with Triple H, and I can't remember who it was with. Maybe Batista?
Triple H and Jericho had a good one.
Yeah, they had a good one.
You mean the man with 3 H's?
I just want to.
Yeah, his mouth got busted open pretty good.
Yeah. And I've heard, again, a couple of recountings and one is lip got busted. It's definitely when he takes that roll up pin. Whoa, suicide dive.
Tope suicida.
Tope suicida, mamma mia.
Hey, I was just ordering a pizza. I just want to order my pizza.
Morrow. I just large pepperoni. maybe a side of garlic sauce.
and some breadsticks.
Some sticks of the bread. Or as Jim Gaffigan would say,
relax, buddy. It's fine. Relax. Mama mia.
As Jim Gaffigan would say, I know. Let's take a large portion of bread and inject it into people's butts.
That's funny.
Talk about the Domino's bread bowl. Huracanrana! Or as Ric Flair would say, I have a Corona. Uno!
He shoots the half. 1,
Come
2.
on, Timmy.
Sweet. No, not that yet. That's too early.
This was Austin's finisher in WCW. I love this spot. Stun gun.
Damn. He took that across the
oh my God,
neck pretty good there. Oh man.
That's it.
What's that finisher called? The stun gun?
Stun gun.
Where he throws him. He meant to throw him into the ropes on purpose.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that was on purpose. Like but there was times where he would either do a flapjack into it, or in that case, because I've seen him do it both ways, flapjack or do the power bomb thing and guide him into the ropes. So yeah, that was a finisher for a long time. But they have to sell the stunner because he just debuted it a handful of weeks prior.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Mark, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just playing Brock Lesnar later.
I'm gonna marry somebody half my age later. It's fine.
I'm gonna kick this guy's ass, whoever this dude is. Hello? Who is this? This is Brock Lesnar. Okay, you have a nice day, sir. Sable. Trying to Vader, Snake, Austin, Wildman. Why couldn't it just said Jake? That's so demeaning.
Snake. He's going up. Snape. He's going up against Snape from Harry Potter.
Snape. Severus Snape. Dumbledore. Speaking of Snape, Jake the. Okay, Casey, trivia question. Hi, Jake. You about to go up there against that old Vader. What you gonna do to go against that fat ass? And by the way, if you lose, that's on you.
That's on you.
That's on you. But Casey, trivia question. What was the name of his snake at this time?
Wasn't it Damien?
Nope.
It's always been Damien, hasn't it?
Nope. He's had 3 different names.
Chase.
Isabel.
Would you get on camera so I can scold you?
No.
James E. Cornette, the GOAT. But no.
I want to punch him in the face until he bleeds. Jim Cornette.
Not anymore, because I have turned him to the dark side.
Actually, listen. When I'm going places, I listen to Jim Cornette's podcast in my car, and there's some things I don't agree with Jim. I mean, with each podcast, you're not gonna agree with everything,
of course.
But yeah, there's a lot of things I don't agree with Jim Cornette, but I still like listen to what he's saying and stuff.
That's the thing is. It's like if you listen to him at all, you're a piece of shit, especially if you're Smithception. If you're a Stan, I said, no, I don't agree with everything he just says, but particularly like if you want to learn something, listen to the drive-through. The experience, which I'm in the process of listening to, you will get a vast amount of information. That's why I think if you have not listened to him before, watch his YouTube clips first, because you can segmentize them.
Well, I mean, honestly, if he did like some sort of clinic or something, I would pay good money just to learn from him as a manager.
Could you imagine if OVW was if he was still running OVW is still around. Al Snow owns it. Actually, that might be something to look into. Get a hold of Al, because that's a couple hours, five hours south of me.
Isn't that in Kentucky?
Louisville. Yeah, Louisville.
Yeah.
Louisville. DDT to JBL. Oh, goodness. Justin Hawk Bradshaw. Oh, my God. But no, Revelations was the name of his snake at this point, because he was trying to do the whole religious thing, which some people think it was full of shit. I think it was. I do think there was some truth to it. Granted, again, Jake's not the greatest human being in the world, but in the realm of his snakes, there was Damien, Lucifer, which was the bigger python, because Earthquake did the squash job on it, and he goes, you can roll over or die or get yourself a bigger snake, thus Lucifer. And then when he did this, I forget what he named the cobra. Now I think about it, there might be 4 names, but either way, three for sure. He was grabbing his JBs.
Vader.
Poor Leon. Cornette tells the story of how the night when he debuts and he attacks Monsoon, suspends him because he beat up a referee and all that stuff. He said he grabbed me by the lapels of my jacket, and it was ripping off the stitching with his hands, the way he grabbed him. Tell him, Jimmy! Tell him! Leon was not to be fucked with. He was the number one graded center in America before he went to the University of Colorado.
Okay.
Some bitch was a beast. Huh. Boom. Boom. Boom.
I feel like not enough people talk about the fact that he was on Boy Meets World. That's, I feel like that's his real claim to fame.
Who's that?
Yeah, Vader. He was on the show Boy Meets World. I think he was Ethan Suplee's dad.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
But it was funny because he actually played Vader. Like,
yeah, he was himself. You know, Leon, this is a work, right? It's time.
Leon, this is Disney. It's time.
Where's Mickey Mouse? I'm gonna Vader this. Believe it or not, I actually still miss when he had that headgear that shot out the steam.
Yes.
I actually thought that actually was a good little part of the presentation. The only problem is he said it was such a pain in the ass carrying that thing around airports. He goes, I had to buy a separate seat for that damn thing.
You know, Vader, he worked good for a big man. Like, we don't see much of these, like, Vader's types anymore, you know what I mean? Bronson Reed, I would say Bronson Reed is, like, the closest right now.
Yes. Yes. Me and him were actually having a conversation about that. I had said, here's my... And when I say big man, not just tall, I'm talking about guys with some girth, but that could go. Yoko, Bam Bam, Big Boss Man, Vader.
You know, you don't really see too much DQs like that. You know, where they just pull the referee down. You don't see that much.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But look at the crowd. The crowd pops for a DQ finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of DQ finishes, you know, that one DQ finish that we saw at Hell in a Cell when, I don't know, I think it was in that women's match where they just threw off the table hood. Like, what? Like, I was actually enjoying that match and they just threw the hood off the table. Like, you never see that. Like,
I don't know. They have completely killed the concept of the cage match.
Right.
Look at Cornette on the corner.
Yeah.
He's stink facing old Yoda. And you know what's funny? Just because age, like the perception of age has never been kind to him. He's like 34 years old here.
Vader bomb.
He's a kid though.
Wow.
He's a chunky baby.
He's gonna give him that Vader bomb.
And by the way, right here, this is how you do ref run-ins. They don't all come out at the same time. They come in waves. That's how you to invoke the chaos.
Mm-hmm. There's Gordon. You see the way he goes like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some bitch knows how to sell.
He does know how to sell.
There's old Jerry Briscoe.
Yeah, I would.
Goulet, both Hepners.
I would just love to come in, to a wrestling ring, this oversell for people. That'd be fun.
My cousins, they actually got to sneak into the ring at it. Like this is like at a WWF event, like way back in the day. And they wanted to do the Ultimate Warrior rope shake, and they're like, "You can't move those."
Mm-hmm.
They're like, because again, the WWF ropes are real ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which is stupid. You have to have cables. By the way, that aisleway would be a lot closer. Leon was known to be very, very smelly, and I think the guardrail on its own went. Listen here, Leon. I tell you this right now, Captain Planet.
I love that. I love that stage right there.
Coliseum.
How they have
video.
those two guys open up that. I like that there.
Yep.
They didn't beat you. They didn't beat you, big man.
I love it. I love it. And by the way, I was yesterday years old when I came to this revelation. Henry O. Godwin, H-O-G.
Hog
farmer. But that's what the funny thing is that is Vince's idea of the South.
Yeah.
Oh, Sonny, hello.
Let's
hello,
see.
Sonny.
Sonny, that was the 1888th person she's kissed that year, probably. She's a whore.
I mean,
Jerry Lawler, your mother's.
that poor girl's like, oh
Didn't the
god.
Godwins show up for Undertaker's 25th, or was it? No, not the 25th. Undertaker's retirement at Survivor Series.
Yeah, him and Mark Henry, they were boys. He was part of the BSK. I thought Henry Godwin was criminally underrated. Well, Sonny, I heard you like to sleep with Shawn Michaels in the broom closet of the arena. Is that true? Did you give me the old doot? Cloudy! It's Cloudy! I forgot about that. Jimmy Shoulders. I forgot about that. And by the way, you see Billy Gunn here, folks. Billy Gunn looks exactly the same.
Yeah, he doesn't age at all.
Literally does. He has somehow gotten more athletic.
Yeah, exactly. And quote Bob Orton Jr., the son of a bitch knows where this fountain of youth is, and he's keeping it a secret. Poor Bart. And that's another thing, too. I thought the Smoking Guns were criminally underrated as a tag team. Fisher was amazing. The Sidewinder. Sidewalk slam, and Billy goes up for the leg drop from the top.
Yeah.
That's such good shit, pal. I know
Sonny.
you want me.
Isn't she still in jail?
No, she just got out.
When'd she get out?
This was like a week or two ago. But yeah, she just got out.
Dang.
Now,
She'll be back in.
She'll be back in. She'll be back in. Because she wasn't out of jail very long before she went back in last time. But it's funny, in her statement, look at that dude dressed up as Goldust. My goodness. But she said, like, I served my time. She goes, unfortunately, when I went in, it was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
What'd she go to jail for?
Oh God, I don't know if it was a parole violation or some disorderly conduct.
Prostitution. No.
All right.
DJ, if you're listening to this,
Prostitution.
DJ, if you're listening to this, I demand this to be part of the intro. Prostitution.
Prostitution. He's fat. Nah.
Let's see.
Somebody's gonna get slothed. I can't talk. I can't say it.
Somebody call my mama. Let's see. In eluding police officer, contempt to violate domestic violence restraining order, operating vehicle during second license suspension.
Oh,
This is why we can't have nice things.
good job, Sonny.
Well, apparently she just likes the slammer.
Apparently.
Because other
which
gals
one?
like the slammer. Boom!
Boom! That's what she
I thought
said.
you were referring to guys liking the slammer.
No, Michaels and allegedly Bret Hart.
Allegedly, the roster. What?
Allegedly. The whole roster.
Allegedly WWF. She told this bogus story one time. She told this bogus story one time that she accidentally took a sip of somebody's drink in ECW that she claimed was spiked with GHB. I'm like, okay, Tammy, let's break this down. First of all, it is a drink that is not yours. Why are you taking a sip? Ma'am,
What's going on right there? Like, he lost his shoe. Or his boot. Whatever. It's a boot. Not a shoe.
Shoot in a boot.
Boot.
Did you say it's a boot, not a shoot?
No, I said it's a boot, not a shoe. I probably said shoe. I like shoe better.
Oh, Cloudy. Look, it's Kenny Omega and New Japan. This is pre-Bullet Club. Have you ever seen that just disappointing of a segment where him and the other guys from the club are dressed up as Aladdin characters?
Luckily, no.
Don't. Like, if this is New Japan, not DDT, not All Japan, New Japan. I'm like, Gato, where are your standards? I just heard a giant ass bang.
What did you say?
I just heard a giant bang.
Yeah,
Is that a firework?
It's fireworks.
God.
So many fireworks going off.
Again. And at one time, I oohed and awed about it, but when you get dogs, you get really annoyed by them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it makes me upset. Like, especially at nighttime when they're going off.
Because it's usually, let's see, it's usually 4th of July. We usually get them around here around Labor Day and obviously New Year's. And I'm just like, just stop.
Right. I mean, I do enjoy hearing the dogs go like, snoo next door to me.
I hate you.
All the babes in the crib, they're barking like a top, barking like a top.
But when I'm trying to sleep, like I'm not trying to hear Snoop Dogg.
Snoop-a-loop.
Snoop.
Oh, he got kicked in the back. Bring your green hat. Old Hillbilly Jim. I'm surprised he's there. I thought he was still giving us Hall of Fame speech. Folks, if you're ever inducted into a Hall of Fame of any type, don't say, "Don't worry, I'm going to be short." And 45 minutes later, oh my goodness. You said it, not me. He went over 45 minutes. I mean, even if you're the main event of those things, half hour at the max.
Right.
Other than that, thank the people, blah blah blah, and then get the hell off.
The last Hall of Fame I really enjoyed. I think it was during Mania 29. No, Mania 30. Sorry, it was Mania 30.
Whenever it's whenever the Freebirds went in, because Michael was in rare form. I think that was 15 or 16.
Yeah, I think it was 16.
Because everybody was doing the because they inducted him, the New Day thing. They were like the free Birds Rock, and Michael goes, "Freebirds need oxygen." Oh, famouser. And then did the Edge and Christian 5-second pose. Sonny literally has Texas on her ass.
I just realized that. Good old Tex ass.
Tex ass. There you go. I'm from Texas. I'm from Texas.
I'm moving to Texas. There we go. That's what I'm calling it. When I see somebody's from Texas, I'm gonna say Texas.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Spell it. TEXASS. There's no S. Yes, there is. Damn it. Phineas, aka Midian.
With Savio Vega.
Fabio Vega. I thought Savio was good stuff.
I thought it was too. I remember they did this one segment with The Undertaker. I can't remember, like, it was a big tag team match. Maybe it was a Survivor Series or something.
Survivor Series 95.
Yeah, that's what year it was.
Yep.
Yeah. I hate you, sir. That's all I got to tell you. I hate you so much.
You're welcome.
You need to make that. You got to make that into a shot on our page.
Some memes just need to exist.
That, or they need to play the James Storm soundbite for everybody that gets released. Sorry about your damn luck.
I thought you just said I thought you said James Ellsworth. I go like, what?
James Ellsworth doesn't sound that cool.
No. Like, wait, James Ellsworth? No.
By the way, in case I'll tell you off air, I have another gimmick that we could use, whether it be for wrestling or our regular TikTok videos.
All right, I'm curious.
I'm curious.
Do.
Oh, Bart. before he got crucified at WrestleMania 15.
How do they wrestle in jeans?
Yeah.
That'd be hard to do.
They were the original John Cena's.
But yeah, they were wearing
right
jean
on
shorts.
his Texas. Right on his Texas.
Oh my god.
She better come rub his Tex ass.
She'll probably be in jail.
Well, she's used to it by now.
Well,
Will
you go in one more time. Your time will be free. It'll be like sandwiches.
Maybe she's trying to get frequent flyer miles.
Listen, I'm platinum. I'm a platinum person. Damn it.
a little dosey-do right there.
Tammy, that's not how this works.
1, 2. Oh my God, those bastards!
I can't believe he.
He
That's
just
funny.
Please give me a slot drop, just one time. A slop drop, damn it. Or SOS him. I love how they said it on TV and nobody ever got why Scott Hall called it the SOS. The fallaway slam. He called it the sack of shit.
Henry O'Godwin.
Hog.
I got your bounce.
It's genius, pal.
See you, Texas.
Well, I'm here with that old James E. Cornette and Clarence Mason.
It should have been me.
It should have been me. Uh-oh, who is that background? That's Kurt Hennig. Poor Davey. Never a strong suit, but he could cut a decent one every once in a while. For anybody that watched any long trails of matches with Bulldog, do you think he was better as a face or a heel?
A face.
He was, and that's the way I lean. He was a way better babyface.
Yeah. I can't take him seriously as a heel. I just can't take him seriously.
I can take him serious as a heel because he had Cornette, he had Diana,
Well, if he was by himself.
Split with Brett. If he was by himself, no, absolutely not. That's why he died a painful death in the late 90s, early 2000s when they brought him back.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bulldog, when motivated, was incredible, especially with Dynamite. Oh! Cleveland's own. That's right. I can claim him.
I met Jerry Lawler last January.
You lucky bastard.
I met him before that.
I want to ask him. Look at that sign. Look at that sign. RF video. I didn't realize that was a thing even back then. Frickin' I want to learn from Jerry on how you execute an angle with a quote celebrity. The shit that he did with Kaufman is one of the greatest worked angles ever.
Well, the great thing about Jerry is I met him at, I think it was WrestleCon a couple of years ago, And no matter where you're from, he knows something about where you're from because he's been there. Like,
Mhm.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. He's
he was like,
John Cash. I've been everywhere, man.
he was like, so where are you from? I was like, near Scranton, Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, I've been there. And he was like telling me about the old CYC, and I was like, yeah, yeah.
You're my best friend. You are my best friend. We will go for walkies and have a picnic. God, he's so good. He is. But again, if this guy at 70, 74, 75 years old can still work, it shows you don't have to do big moves in order to stay in the business for a long time.
Mhm.
Yep.
And if you're Terry Funk, you have to retire 87 times before you actually go quits.
Speaking of, so the show I went to see Jerry Lawler at, it was called Bridge City Slam, and it was the second show. Like, so it's like
Nice.
they're, what company is this? Oh, for Central Empire Wrestling. And then this year they're bringing it back. It's coming back in September.
CEW.
Yeah, CEW. And this year they're going to have Rikishi there. They're going to have Candice Michelle, Eric Redbeard, Eric Rowan.
That guy just slapped the scepter.
That's funny there. Gangrel's going to be there. Chris Masters, JTG.
Why is that kid swatting at his package?
Man. You know what this sound? You know what this team sounds like? I want to say, "We are the champions." We.
I get
That's
to
all.
work. I get to work 2 shows with Gangrel. Suck it.
Yeah, you had to work with David Heath, you bastard.
Oh,
2
man.
shows, one in July and one in August. That's right, bitches.
Hey, come down here to Iowa.
Wait, okay, Gangrel. Can I call you David? No. Okay, sorry. When you came up from underneath the stage, how did you start the fire? Did you play Billy Joel? Did you play Billy Joel? They didn't start the fire.
I saw an interview with him where he was talking about how before he started the gimmick in WWF, he went to like Hot Topic and got the puffy shirt. He went to, I think it was also Hot Topic. He got the pants, and I forgot the other store he said. I think it was like Journeys or something for the boots. He's like, yeah, got all my gear at the mall.
That's funny. You look like a Picasso painting.
Here we go. This is about to be one of the worst 3-minute matches you'll ever see.
Yeah, I see a lot of bad 3-minute matches, so we'll see. I think it's up here though with it.
Again, I love the character. The man playing the character was a piece of shit.
That he was.
Here, Vince, you can buy me out. Just buy my comics, the 1 million comics for $1 a piece. No, Jim, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. Because your comic book was the shits. There's bad. And again, at the time, I'm 10 years old. I'm 9, about to turn 10. And I'm like, oh my God, the Warrior has a comic book? I got to get it. Oh, speaking of dates, I gotta. I love the dark side of the ring. I sincerely do. But there have been a couple of mishaps on the dates they've done. And look, it is what it is. It's not necessarily the focal points of the story. When I think it was the Montreal Screwjob episode, they were doing jump cuts of what WCW was doing, and they showed the clip of Nash debuting for the first time. That was June 9th or June 10th of 1996. On the show, they said July 10th. July 10th is 3 days after Hogan turned. I'm like, guys, editing. Look at the adjective. Play. We're not here to play.
After seeing that Ultimate Warrior documentary from Dark Side of the Ring, yeah, like I mean, I like him as I like the character, but like Jim Hellwig as a person, yeah, he was.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Mandible Claw.
He was trying to hump Jerry. Jerry, like, why is that?
Why is he still humping the air?
Why is he still doing? No,
I mean he just has an urge. He just has a little urge there.
Yeah,
he had the weirdest cells.
No, and that's the thing. And when Warrior had the proper opponent, Rick Rude, was it Rick Rude, Savage, albeit Hogan in the early 90s, he could have a good match, but it had to be really meticulously put together. Because the image, that's Vince. Vince sold his product, which was Warrior. But him as an actual worker, he was terrible. And I'm in a Discord room, and me and this one guy were having a piss contest about those two documentaries. And they were just saying how, like, the Dark Side of the Ring one would just completely shit on him. I'm like, bro, it's called Dark Side of the Ring. What part of this do you think this was going to be glorifying him?
Right.
Why aren't they being nice?
Seriously, that's what this guy was saying. He goes, I like the A&E one better. And I said, and that's fine, because I actually somewhat liked the Warrior one more than I thought I would. But here's the problem. Again, it is not consistent to what they had been doing. I said you had a puff piece with Austin and Piper, and then they just urinated in the mouth of Randy Savage, and then they went back to, oh, it's a complicated figure, but look at all the great things he did. And one guy was backing me up and was saying, like, I've got no sympathy for that piece of shit. Uh-oh. Shoulder block! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your finish.
Yeah, the only reason why I relate to Warrior and stuff, like, I liked his character a lot, him coming down to the ring, shaking the ropes and all that, the over-the-top kind of character was, how flamboyant he was with his, attires and all that.
He had physical charisma.
But, other than that, his in-ring skills weren't that good. Unless he was with the right opponent, They had to make that to a T there. But
to me, I would say his best opponent was. It's a really big toss-up between Savage and Rude. I would say Savage just because their Mania 7 match is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
But Rick Rude made him look like $1 million. Oof. I'm blowing up. Oof. Jim, you didn't win King of the Ring. Just put that out.
You're delusional, man.
You are delusional, sir. Gorilla.
Yeah, I always like Gorilla Monsoon on commentary.
I always like
Would you be
that,
serious?
and would you be serious? I was going to say that, and he was a great president, authority figure, I should say.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because he had cachet with the company, and he had respect from the fans and the boys, etc. So people would listen. Okay, Jake, there is no crack in that locker room, so you got to wrestle. Ahmed needs more CPR.
Wait, what does I say?
Someone had a sign that said Ahmed needs more CPR. Oh my God.
I think he does.
Oh God.
I miss when the announce table was literally just a table.
Yeah, and it wasn't this, over manufactured, stupid looking. This was good shit, pal. This was real good shit.
How did he get into the casket?
How did he smoke that joint that quick? That's another good one.
How do they take him out of the casket like that? What does he just go through it? Goes under
He
it.
goes, Danny Downs!
He goes, "Day Dubs," and then he's this disappears.
And then there's Chunky. He's dead.
He did.
There must be a hole in the casket where you can slide under. No, I'm just...
I forget because I did hear from. I forget how they said that they finagled that. Same thing with like the Buried Alive match.
Like
This
with the Buried
this
Alive
match
match,
is
like
so
there's
good.
no way. Like dude, that's crazy how they make play it off like that. You know what I mean?
Yep. This match is so good. This is so good.
Speaking of that Hell in a Cell match, I want to go back and watch that Mankind and Taker match.
Taker,
Yeah, from King of the Ring '98. Yeah.
where we literally
miss-
see a man die.
I miss old Mankind.
That's the thing. Like, it still holds up today. It was over.
Yeah.
Because not to mention, everybody knew who it was. It was one of those things where, like, okay, we know this is Cactus Jack. He again, not the best looking gimmick, but he's obviously going full board with it. You believed it. And I tell you one thing I want to do in September, just because again it'll be 25 years to watch Mind Games.
Yeah.
Him and Michael, Jesus
Oh.
Christ, so good. I believe Mick has said that is literally the best match he has ever had. The freaking super backplex into the table.
Yep.
I love how dark they have the arena right here and stuff. Like, I don't like nowadays where they have all these lights around and stuff. Like
It's only worked.
so
It's only
simple
worked with
lighting.
one. Yeah, and it's only worked with in terms of people like, even just having lighters. It's only worked with one time with the cell phone flashlights, and that's Bray.
Mhm.
I can accept that, but yeah, anybody else, I'm like, nope, get out of here. Especially all Gaga shit.
I was watching. What was it?
Oh, look, it's Mike Linnell. Oh no,
I was
Paul
watching Main Event on the network.
How dare you disrespect Paul Bearer like that?
I was watching Main Event on the network because I saw that Karen Cross was on there,
Bear. Yes.
and
That
they
was
didn't
the
even have.
most. That was the worst entrance they've ever had.
Yeah, like what the heck? Like they didn't even have Scarlet with him, and like they didn't even have the
He
cool
j-
lighting, all the
He looked like just
smoke
a
and all that.
generic jobber.
It looks like somebody he would create on WWE, like
So
video
wait,
games.
wait a minute. So he was the modern day Damien Bento.
Yeah, like it looked bad. Like, yeah, they need to not mess with this character once he actually gets pulled up to the main roster.
Where's my Undertaker? Where is my Undertaker?
Kane! Kane!
There. Oh yes.
Oh, Undertaker!
Oh, that
Kane.
little smirk. Just that little smirk just always makes me chuckle. My dad used to be able to do a good impression of his face and do the head nod. This is how you start a match. This
Did
is
you
how
ever
you start a match?
Did you ever watch what was that? Like the most valuable treasures for WWE?
I can go back and watch those. I've heard that there's some good ones, but it's also paint. Here's the deal: if you don't know what collecting is of that world, it's entertaining. But if you're like a legit collector, then they said that show will piss you the fuck off.
Yeah.
I heard the Andre one was really good and Flair's was really good.
Taker's was really good. Taker's and Kane was really good. That's not really the only one I watched. I need to go back and watch the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, just as a goof, just because looking for something to kind of veg out on and kind of have it on as background noise. But the only problem is
I need to go back and watch the rest of the biographies also. It's like
what do you have left?
Oh man, I think the last one I watched.
Brett's is the best. I'll just say
yeah, that's
now,
the one that I haven't watched Bret Hart's. Maybe I think I haven't watched Michaels.
Shawn Michaels is really good.
I watched the Warrior one.
Brett's was the last one. Brett's was the last one. I know that. Oh, Mick had one.
Yeah, that's another one I missed. Yeah. I don't remember what I was doing. Like, I think it was like got so busy and stuff. Like, oh yeah, I forgot that the show was even on, or they had like a pay-per-view like one night.
Yeah, and that's why, I think I put it in the room. Like, I wanted us to discuss it along with other things, but I think we all kind of collectively got mixed in with personal lives and all that.
True.
Like I said, work has been the shits lately. That's why I'm like.
And I wanted to talk about that Chris Benoit. Talk about the Dark Side of the Ring for Chris Benoit, but we never got it. We can still talk about it.
We can still talk about it because this past Friday was the anniversary of it.
Yeah, 14 years, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which that's one of the best documentaries I've seen for Chris Benoit. Kind of gives me that closure and stuff. Like,
for me, doing a lot of digging into it before that documentary. I mean, the documentary is great, just for the simple fact that they meshed, especially part one, meshed him and Eddie, and how that was kind of the seed of what transpired afterwards. But yeah, like that's been, I think that's been the most constructive, proper depiction of the events from how him and Nancy got together through the shit with Kevin. Although the stuff they did with Kevin was a little botched because Nancy's sister conflated a bunch of stories.
Yeah, because like there's no way she would have been able to go backstage.
She wouldn't have been able to go backstage. The way in the show, the way that they said that, hey, go to Chris's condo, we'll meet you there or whatever. They acted like that was the breakup with him and Kevin. No, they had already been separated for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one story that they neglect to put in there, which was the only documented domestic dispute that him and Nancy and Kevin had was Nancy stabbed Kevin, and she went to jail for a few days. He dropped the charges and said, like, look, it was a bad night, a little scuffle, won't happen again. And that's when they really started to separate. And then they got a legal separation, et cetera, which then led to the divorce. But yeah, I mean, there were certain elements I know that they couldn't put in there because it was more about her being the victim, and she was. Her and Daniel were absolutely victims in that whole exchange. But there were some details. I wish there was a way they could have gotten Kevin on there, but Kevin said, I was not going to do that show unless I got the blessing from Nancy's parents.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I love that. I'm from Dark Side a lot for like background noise, and I usually go to that one first to then just play on loop the other episodes of the season.
Yeah, and if there's anybody I could give a hug out of that documentary, I would go hug. What's Nancy's sister-in-law's name again? I mean, not sister-in-law. No, Nancy's sister.
Yeah, her actress. Oh yeah, Sandra.
Only hugs
Sandra.
for David.
Sandra and David. Yeah.
Yeah, for me,
I'll give them two hugs.
David.
Only David.
He definitely got the worst of the brunt of the backlash from people. And I'm not saying don't feel sorry for Sandra, but yeah.
No, if he was there, if he was at home during the time, you think that would have ever happened? You think?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking also.
Because he would have. Now this is going to sound weird. Nancy would have told Daniel and David, go next door, go across the street. She still would have been. Yeah. She still would have gotten killed.
And see that people always do that. People always go, "Hey, should he be in the Hall of Fame and stuff?" And like, I always say no. Like, see, okay, if he would have only killed himself, I'll say maybe. But like that's that's hard because like with how big WWE is, they don't want that bad publicity on their name and stuff.
I think we just need to stop the discussion of the Hall of Fame because that's what everyone brings up, and it's like that's not the be all end all of everything.
True.
At the end of the day, WWE Hall of Fame is just what Vince wants. It's not even a real Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jim Ross put it best. If Chris were here today, he would say I should not be in the Hall of Fame because I would be a stretching.
Well, even in the Dark Side of the Ring, they said like if Chris knew what he would have done, he would have been distraught. Because he loved his family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which is still why I'm kind of on the fence about it because I don't think he was in control of himself mentally. I really don't.
No.
And even when they talked about what's his name, Chris Nowinski or something, is that how you say his name?
Chris Nowinski.
Yeah. When they brought him on there, that was pretty good, because he's a neuro something.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, he's essentially the figure. Well, I mean, it's twofold. Chris Nowinski finally got people to open up more and actually get people's attention on CTE because he was the lead guy examining his brain, and he had said he had talked about those conversations that he had with them where Chris came up to him, Benoit, asked him, what made you quit? He goes, or how many concussions have you had? He goes, I've had about 6. And then Nowinski countered that, like, what about you? And Chris said, I've lost count. They were actually going to have a discussion about it, but Benoit never got back with them. Nowinski also put to bed that it was not roid rage. It was not roid rage at all. It was CTE. That's it. That's the end of the discussion.
Well, and that's what pisses me off about the fans is every time I have that argument, I bring that up. It was CTE. He had the brain of an 85-year-old with Alzheimer's.
Mm-hmm.
I've brought up the argument like imagine you have a grandparent who has Alzheimer's, forgets to turn the stove off, burns the house down. Is it their fault?
No.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to, and I don't even want to call it negligence, but it's almost like honest negligence. They
Yeah,
don't know what they're doing.
exactly. My grandma would do it when she was still alive. She would turn
I would
on the
turn on.
stove, forget about that she did it, or not even realize she did it, and we would have to go turn it off. Like they don't know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
I
like
mean,
it's not excusing what he did, but it's
no. Oh, I hate you, sir. God damn it.
Because back
Oh,
in high school, I did. It was like in my anatomy class, and we had to like do something like we were talking about like CTE and stuff, and I brought that thing up about Chris Benoit. And my teacher, he actually watched wrestling and stuff, and he knew about Chris Benoit, and he was me and him got into like a good debate and stuff.
yeah. Well, me last summer, me and Casey had a long talk about it because, like, again, you're not excusing, and that's the
Mm-hmm.
problem. Is that if you deviate from the thought of any type of what happened that weekend, you're a
Mm-hmm.
piece of shit or you're sympathizing. No, I'm not sympathizing. I'm trying to understand why someone who like would give his life for Nancy and Daniel to all of a sudden snap. He
Mm-hmm.
did not know what he was doing. Plus, there's some other conspiracy theories out there which I don't necessarily subscribe to, but there is a lot of shenanigans based on especially the police reports, the the Wikipedia entry, which I still find bizarre. There's just a lot of inconsistencies.
well, and also it's ironic because like he did all that, all the wrestling, all the traveling, all that, and put his body, through all that just to support his family, just to make sure that they had a good life. And he put his body on the line to entertain fans. He got all those concussions to entertain fans, the very fans that are turning on him for something that in a way they had a hand in because they didn't tell him to not do the flying head, but they loved it. They didn't tell him to, take time off. It's I think everyone has to take, you know, account for, what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, what he did was terrible.
Yep.
But what caused it was for our entertainment.
Yep.
And
Yeah, that puts it.
obviously,
I'm
Mm-hmm.
Look
yes,
at his idol.
CTE. Yeah.
Look what happened to Dynamite. Now, Dynamite was a ruthless prick, but he did it. He did love his friends and all that. He seemed like in some instances he could be a good dude. Like Benoit was a good soul, but unfortunately, the last 72 hours of his life is always going to be is what's talked about. We're talking over a great match, by the way.
Yeah, we are. This is a great match. Just right
Bam!
around the ring. Ooh, that was nice. Taker's dead.
And for me, for me, this is the best gimmick version of Taker in terms of the outfit. Like I mean, again, that's the first I saw was the purple and the black. The purple. And in the Mick bio, I mean, this isn't necessarily like, oh, bam!
Gonna hit that. Oh,
Chair to the face. He said,
Yeah.
how like people always asked him like, what was the secret of him doing all those bumps? He goes, you know what the secret is? They actually hurt. They actually
hurt.
freaking hurt. That's the secret. Oh, chair to the head.
Yeah. Bumps are not fun.
So I'm saying, like, only these guys that actually take the time to get in the ring can do so. What the hell?
Mankind sounds like a pig there for a minute.
Where?
Yeah.
Henry O. Godwin was like, "Wait, what? Where? What?
You're still my gimmick, sir.
Did I lose a pig? Where'd my pig go?
You stole my pig, damn it!"
Why did I put a mask on him?
Undertaker was like, "I bet I can make you squeal like a piggy."
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. We're
Ugh.
jumping through the bushes. On and on we push. Right now, I want to play that clip of I don't know, Casey. I'm sure you've heard it. The hello, my name is Susie. That's Susie.
Huge
with the
clothesline from the Undertaker.
Another. I can't remember if he does in this match or not. Another underrated spot, high spot, if you want to call it that, was when dude would go for a backdrop, and Taker would about face and hit him with a DDT. Fucking Mankind doing his best Warrior impression. Thrust.
He got him.
Oh my God.
Hold on. We are at an hour and 26 minutes and 47 seconds. We're on the Mankind and Undertaker match right now.
Yep, and Mankind.
Also, thanks for
ripped
stopping
out
by,
a bunch
man.
of his hair. Yes. Real tasteless talk. Very nice. No, I'm not. Oh, what are you gonna do?
Oh, got
Paul?
the urn.
Oh my God!
He got
oh my
the
God! He earned it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a mandible claw.
Uh-oh. The mandible claw.
The mad pig claw. Uh-oh.
Look at Paul Bearer back there.
What's he gonna?
With Aaron.
What's he gonna do? Oh
What's
my
he
God!
gonna-
He hit him!
Oh,
hit him!
he hits the Undertaker.
Mandible claw again. And this was one of the most shocking moments of that year.
He's dead.
And then there's Taker. He's dead. Again.
He's really dead this time. He's a dead man.
Yeah,
He's a dead man walking.
You done it now. You're gonna have to. One of the worst themes ever. See, and this was brilliant just because again you could hear a pin drop in that audience because it wasn't like, oh my god, this was terrible. They were like legit shocked.
Yeah, I love this theme. Like, it seems like something that would be played at a funeral.
Oh, his his like happy theme after he wins the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. He would have that demonic theme go into the ring, and then when he win, his exit music was all this nice little soothing piano music. Do 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 do.
See, I kind of like that though.
Yeah, yin and the yang of his character. Have a nice day. Jerry, why was he hugging that chair? Well, believe this or not, Kurt. If you put on a mustache, you kind of look like me.
Smells of
Kurt,
collusion.
can you tell us a little bit about how your son's never going to be even close to as good as you?
I mean, my God, they gave him the name McGillicuddy, for God's sakes. And he's not related to Beulah. Dude.
That was probably my idea, let's be honest.
We don't talk about that. If I don't remember it, it don't happen. Dude. I just find, just thinking like Michael's like the
Now we
biggest,
got the gold
he's
dust.
He's like an overgrown
and I'm Matt
second grader.
Johnson.
I know you are, but what am I?
If I don't remember it, it didn't happen.
We didn't shake on it. Yeah, and this isn't. I don't think this is that bad of a match either.
Michael, we did shake on it. Well, we didn't kiss on it.
We didn't kiss on it.
Well, that's on you.
Gold dust.
You got to whisper it. Up here it is.
Oh Lord. I gotta show this, don't they?
Ahmed needs more CPR, and I like how nobody is stopping him.
It's okay. He's certified.
Show me your license.
But here's the thing. I just like that. It's like, I got to give him CPR. He got hit in the back of the head. Now,
Terry. There's Terry.
Runnels. Or Marlena.
Marlena,
damn it.
You put
I met
some
her last
respect
year.
on it. Did you ask her, like, what was it like to be with New Jack?
I did, yeah. No, I was too afraid to ask
You
that.
said it so convincingly at first. I'm like, this man knows what's up.
I should have said that, to be honest. I was kind of too afraid to ask her that.
You didn't want to get a fork in the forehead. And again, this is a Russo creation that actually worked. Bro. This is great. he just bulldozed the guys at the door. I still
Look out! Oh my God!
To this day, I still don't know what he was about to do. And why do you have elbow pads on your thigh pads?
That's funny.
I never understood that.
Yeah, but again, all kidding aside, Ahmed was over for like a 2-year stretch. He was huge.
Is that Ezekiel Jackson?
God. Oh my God. Yes.
That's somehow racist.
Is that? I don't know. I was trying to think of somebody else.
A do.
A suicide dive, and he landed on his head.
Oh
And he knows
I thought about broke his neck there.
Oh God.
We're talking more about this match than that last match. I kind of feel bad. Hey, we gotta go back and watch the Undertaker and
Well, no, but here's the thing.
Mankind match.
There's nothing really bad about it. So we can't like have fun with it or anything like that. It's a good match. This one we can have fun with. Like this. I'm gonna die!
Dang, it looks like he freaking broke his neck. Please don't die. Please don't die.
It's okay. He turned it into a back bump. A high back bump.
I was gonna say, I think Dustin was realized this man's 300 pounds and I'm not about to catch him.
Just push him to the side.
I'm gonna sell my shoulder. He pulled the Zack Sabre Jr. If a guy's flying at you,
No, you said his name wrong. Zack
Sabre
Jr.
And yeah, but
and Kara and Bush.
Hey Zach, what do you do when somebody is gonna jump on you? You fucking
move
move.
out of the way. Move out of the way. I've got to find that clip. The funniest things I've ever heard. Jesus Christ!
That's where Cena got thrown the still steps from.
Guys, remember the King of the Ring match between Ahmed Johnson and Goldust? I want to do that.
I want to do that.
Jerry, why does he have golden pimples on his back?
By the way, I saw the new Fast and Furious, and I saw I saw somebody fighting, but they weren't fighting anybody. I was just like really confused, like, and there was somebody talking, but you could only hear him, but you couldn't see him.
It was just The Rock or Shaw just fighting with themselves.
Yeah, I mean the Rock ain't in this one. The Rock's not in this one, or
that's what I was wrong. That's right.
I see what you did there, and you suck.
That's funny.
Hello, my name is Susie. That's Susie with a Z.
But yeah, Vin Diesel, he was fighting nobody.
Oh, Vlad, you weird.
By the way, does anyone know if Jungle Boy won the AEW title?
What do you think?
He did win.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he won. He's the new AEW champion. Yep.
It's
true.
I believed in him. I knew it.
Yep. JB won. Yep, he won.
Don't you ever call him JB again.
Yeah, they were actually calling him JB on
They were calling him JB, and that's the other thing. I want to bring that up. I think did I send you guys the clip of Eddie Kingston bashing WWE after they went off the air?
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, again, and I love Eddie, and I get what they're trying to do, but again, why do you continue to acknowledge them?
Yeah.
They don't listen to their fans. Like, okay, then just do that.
Well,
just do that.
One of my friends posted on Facebook something. He was like, "Wrestling fans, don't talk bad about other promotions. It's disrespectful. Also, wrestling fans, that was awesome."
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why a lot of times I just like doing this more because, again, modern fans just suck.
You're right.
Yep.
Again, just tribalism galore. And by the way, Casey, Jim Cornette, go with your views. I question the hiring practices of WWE and the people that apply.
Exactly.
Hence the name. Hence the name. I heard that not only did that woman get fired, she was there a day.
How is there nothing in the hiring process that makes sure that people know something about the fucking business?
Right.
Because they just look at it like a television show. Like it's Jimmy Fallon or Saturday Night Live. That's all they view it as.
You know, one thing I hate that WWE does these days is like they go for like they try to lure in the more casual fans. You know what I mean? They just try to make moments these days because they know us hardcore fans are gonna watch.
I'm not.
But that's.
I mean, I don't watch Raw, but I mean, I watch SmackDown more than I do.
I don't even
Raw.
do that.
Well, no, I mean,
I watch
done
NXT
properly,
also.
I mean, I've been going back and watching NXT more. I will say that.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? We should go back and watch the first Monday Night Raw. You know, go back like every Monday. We'll watch a new Raw. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Start from the beginning. That'd be pretty cool.
Started from the
1993.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah, exactly.
We started from
yeah.
the bottom. Now we're here. We started from
Yes,
the
exactly.
bottom, now we're here. But the thing is, like yes, like you've already got that constituents of people that are going to watch. Like they are going to watch. You have to appeal to, and now, again, and I'm not saying it has to be the Attitude Era, but you have to do some things to garner in that audience that needs when you're channel surfing and realize like, man, what's this? And no, it's not a fucking MMA fight. 4.5 stars, my balls. Like, I'm sorry. It doesn't age well, but I'm sorry. You got to start hurting some feelings, which is another reason why they would just sell and they could just be a regular wrestling company. Do the Austin Pillman angle, the gun angle. There, I said it.
Right.
That pushed the envelope. Vince had to apologize for it in a working manner. It was great shit.
Like I'll tell you, if I wasn't a wrestling fan today, and if I just saw flipping through channels, I don't know if I'd become a fan.
Yeah, If I was like 12, 13 years old, or let me put it this way: if I was the age where I got into it like around this time, now I wouldn't be a fan. I would say this is stupid.
Yeah.
I can appreciate the work. I'd be like, hey, they're doing stuff that I would never be able to do. But it just in terms of, okay, what do X, Y, and Z mean and all that shit? It's the same. It's the same damn thing.
Yeah. And it's like they don't make stories matter anymore very much. It's like they love to do 50-50 booking. It's like I don't know.
Here's another bad thing that I was having a pissing contest with somebody with. They said that they actually don't mind the non-title matches, and I said, but at that point you've already seen the match, so why watch? You got to defeat the champion to get a title shot at the champion. Like you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have them cross-pollinate until you're doing the go-home angle or the go-home shows. Look, we're not bookers. We're just spitballing. But right offhand, if I've already seen the match, why do? Oh, Dustin!
Oh my lord,
Dustin!
Do it, Matt. Yes.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No, just no, Goldust, please no, please. No.
I don't have the please no box.
Can you get the please no box back out? This is disturbing.
I need to save one of my Amazon boxes and just do that.
I believe that was sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment. He's just rubbing Ahmed's back right now.
Okay.
I don't think that's appropriate in the workplace.
And nothing says good job like a firm smack on the behind.
Hey, I mean, if they float that way, hey, let them float that way. It's Pride Month.
Wait, as George Stanton would say, not that there's anything wrong with that.
I just don't want anything involved with that.
My new favorite thing in terms of that, is you mean to tell me that they have a month to themselves and they don't have a month for Jesus? Christmas, Easter, every Sunday of the month.
My favorite were the people going, the LGBTQ has a whole month and we don't even have a month for the military. Hey, genius, it was last month.
Hey, guys, it's called May. And also there's a thing called Veterans Day in November. We don't think about it because we want to be oppressed. Anyway, back to the wrestling.
Back to wrestling.
You had mentioned the LGBTQ community. I'm like, I have to bring this up because this is another thing that just fucking gives me tumors.
Guys, this is proof right here that there's nothing gay about wrestling.
my wife, she goes, you realize this is gay porn? And I'm like, you stop. And then she screenshotted me the clip of Taker pinning Cena at Mania, and his junk is right in his face. I'm like, God damn it. God damn it. It's still real to me. By the way, I fully support the LGBTQ community. I support Pride Month. I am progressive, etc., etc. That was awkward. Yay!
He hurt his Texas ass. Matt Johnson.
Good thing he's got knee pads on his thighs.
He's got elbow pads, knee pads, and all kinds of pads on his legs. Like he's like the human version of Barry Bonds, just in one form.
Goldust.
I really want that to have been his idea. Please tell me it was his idea.
It
All right,
probably was a.
What's your gear gonna look
Jerry,
like?
why is there knee pads on his thighs?
Jerry, aren't those supposed to go on his knees and his elbows?
This match feels so long.
Jerry, why haven't you answered my questions?
Jerry, why won't you reply?
I did not remember this being that long of a match.
Yeah, this match feels like so long.
Yeah, I said, but again, heavy on the story.
Yeah.
Just wait till he makes his comeback. And see, that was an F up on Ahmed. That should be the end of the match. That was
He
3
passed
times,
out.
but Ahmed didn't seize control.
Give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Mouth. Well, be wise. Be patient, sir.
Uh-oh. He's going. Gold Dusty. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, no. And
Please
boom!
don't. Can we have the please no box? Get that
He's
out.
trying to save his
He's trying
life.
to revive
damn it.
him. Yes, he's trying to save him.
It's scripted, damn it. It's still real to me. It's still real to me, damn it.
Good God.
See,
And I guarantee you there was a handful of those that were live. Those were some live rounds. Push me through the bushes. On and on we push.
Spine Buster. Ahmed Johnson.
Buster! Ladies and gentlemen, the Pearl River Plunge. Whoa, boom! 1, 2, 3. Yay! I will say this, Ahmed had a badass theme song. Which oddly enough sounded like Beck's Loser. So look at the door. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Because someone, I know it hasn't existed yet by this point, but someone needs to play his promo he cuts on Warzone.
Now you got the song stuck in my head. Thank you.
No, Casey, I'll let you have this one. You need to find that clip, post it, and have that one guy stitched in to go, "What did he say?"
Adam, I didn't notice your name down, your display name, Bobby Ashley. Bobby Ashley.
That's what that chick said. She did not know who Bobby was. And she made a public statement. He goes, his name's Bobby Ashley or Bobby Lashley? And everyone said, what?
Bobby Ashley.
Bobby Rick Ashley.
Wait.
Never
I was going to say Rick Ashley?
Never going
to.
Yes. Yes.
Listen up right here, punk. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Oh, Adam. I remember him and George. They were funny. Oh, that's nasty.
She's a babe.
God,
She's something.
Whose house hasn't she been? Okay, over under before Sonny goes back to jail. I'm gonna give it 4 months.
I give it 2.5.
I give it a month.
And just randomly the Bushwhackers are there. What the hell's going on? Aldo Montoya, just incredible.
The Bushwhackers.
Yeah! Yeah!
Pillman.
Yeah. You're about to hear one of the greatest promos you will ever hear. And right now, he is not selling the fact that he is in seething pain. I want that vest. I want that freaking vest.
R.I.P. Brian Pillman.
That's what I'm saying. And and I'm not even joking. He is in excruciating pain.
Yeah, after that car accident, after that Jeep accident. No, it was a Hummer.
Hummer. That destroyed him. That thing freaking destroyed him. I'll be right back. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
I'm just gonna listen to this promo here.
I don't wanna.
And we're back. That's partially Brian messing with Jim because they were really good friends. Oh, he was way ahead of his time.
Yeah, it was. I was watching AEW. I think it was like last month or something, and I think JR said he's getting Pillmanized.
Yep. It's the thing. That angle that Austin clubbed him in October of that year, he clubs him in the leg with the cane, and then did the chair angle.
He just works. He just works on that body part, and just keeps working on it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Pillmanizing right there.
Spot. And that's the spot with the body part wedged in there. King of the Ring, the leader of the new revolution, is sentenced to his throne.
That's great.
Embellish and plunder this entire federation.
Like you didn't know if like he was playing his character or if he was actually a lunatic. Like you didn't know. Like a loose cannon. You
I would say it was. Here's the thing. It was about 70-30 a work. But that 30 was strong. That 30 was strong.
Now, if he would have never, like, if he would have went on, commentary, because like he could have been great on commentary and stuff. You think he would still be alive to this day?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what Jim wanted him to do.
That's what Jim wanted him to do.
When they started Shotgun Saturday, that he was perfect for that. Because he wanted to be that somebody that pushed the envelope, and he goes, I wanted him to be like a Howard Stern, Jesse Ventura, push the envelope. But he's.
I mean, hell, I would have done that, if I had some really bad injuries. I go like, you know what, I'll still be on TV. I can still do what I love.
Yeah, but he had that internal.
He wanted
still wanted to go.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was. It obviously he wasn't terrible. But it's just like, if you had seen him the 5-6 years prior, you're like, this is not the same human being.
Yeah.
Because he could not do what he used to do. Flying Brian was done the day that his leg was shattered, his ankle was shattered. Shadoobie.
And that's crazy how he had that. He hid that from McMahon.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And with that Austin angle when he got Pillmanized, whatever, that was the go around or the kayfabe on screen version of why for him to be out, because they had to re-break his ankle for them to go in and actually do a full reconstruction. And
people thought the reason why he had the accident is because he wanted to be like, he wanted to get a face transplant to be like, look like Shawn Michaels.
That's I don't know if that was legit, but that was definitely I don't want to say a conspiracy theory, but
I bet Brian Alvarez said that. He was like, hey, he wants to be like. I doubt it was Brian.
I mean, given the character, it sounds legit. But I don't think that was actually. I don't think that was actually ever uttered. And I've said it a gazillion times. Brian Pillman's voice was perfect for pro wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I said I've got to find that promo he cuts on Clash of the Champions earlier that year. You're right. I'm not Hogan. I'm not Sting. I'm not Savage. I'm Brian Pillman. And don't you forget it.
This is a great show. This is a really good show. I've been enjoying it. And it's been flying by.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like it's almost 3 hours. Yeah, and again, I think it's up next. And again, Bulldog and Sean's good.
Earlier today I was watching Slammiversary 2007. Oh my god, that's a terrible show. It's such a terrible show.
I will say this: Alvarez and Vinny, I'll go back and listen to their old Wrestling Observer shows from back then, reverting those TNA shows when they were really bad, and they're hilarious. They're absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, because I was listening to them. They were talking about Slammiversary 07. Alvarez and Vinny.
Yeah. Big Vinny V.
And they were talking about Slammiversary 07. I mean, the first couple matches and the main event was good, but everything else in between was just like
Was shit.
was like really quick and like the stuff that they were doing was just weird. Like the camera angles and stuff like they were. It was funny. It was weird.
Casey, are you still there?
I think he's dead. He died. Are you there, Casey? He needs CPR.
I'm waiting for my CPR.
Adam, give him CPR.
Dustin!
DJ! Where's DJ at? DJ, give him CPR.
I need gold dust, damn it.
Damn, I need gold dust.
I need Goldie.
I need
Jerry, why isn't gold dust here?
Jerry, why is he just laying there?
Jerry, how come Gorilla doesn't actually look like a gorilla? And why isn't he not physically a monsoon?
Jerry, is he a monsoon made of gorillas?
A monsoon-size amount of gorillas. Jerry, why have you still not answered my question?
Jerry, is he related to the Gorillas of Destiny?
Is his favorite band the Gorillas? Is that with a Z?
Jerry's finally like, stop asking me these fucking questions.
Will you be serious? Will you stop? I'm not going to tell you again. You'll be out of here. Hello, my name's Gorillas. That's Gorillas with a Z. Feel good. Feel good. Windmill, father. I'm forever hand in hand. I remember when I saw this, whatever, there's a bright spot where I actually kind of somewhat sort of believe that Jay could actually win. And obviously not right here, but at the time I'm like, oh my God, you're gonna do 1, 2.
Is it right there? Is it?
No, was it right there? Was it there?
When he comes back with the flurry punches after he says like, no, don't stop the match, don't stop the match. I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna do it. Fucking shit, right? All right, now when the time comes, we have to listen to it because we are about to witness the best money-making catchphrase of all time, Daddy.
Here we go.
The fuck's this problem? Oh, this is gold. It's gold, Jerry. Jerry, did they have to kill a snake to put that on his tights?
Jerry, he doesn't even look like a snake.
He looks like a druggie. Oh, because he is.
Why did they just call him Jake the Druggie?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Well,
first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Don't just get him out of the WWF, because I've proved, son, without a shadow of a doubt, you ain't got what it takes anymore. You sit there and you thump your Bible and you say your prayers, and it didn't get you anywhere. Talk about your songs, talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 said I just whipped your ass. I'll get
Yes.
She bottle of Thunderbird and try to pick back some of that courage he had in his pride. As the king of the ring, I'm serving notice to every one of WWF superstars. I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list, and that's Stone Cold's list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them.
All right, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And
And his remarks. 1996
as far as
WWF King
this
of the Ring.
championship match is concerned, son, I don't give a damn if it's Davey Boy Smith or Shawn Michaels. Steve Austin's time has come. And when I get that shot, they're looking at the next WWF champion.
And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
Bam! Bam!
That's amazing.
That's a good shit, pal.
And Austin 316 was born.
And he is still making money on that to this day.
That
And
he is.
Also, fun little factoid, Michael Hayes is the one that gave him the stunner.
Why'd they go black there? Like, why'd they cut to the black screen?
That's what I'm saying. They do that on most of their pay-per-views. There's just random, like, breaks. Like, there's a cut of some sort. I don't know if that's supposed to be an ad spot, which is really stupid for something that happened eons ago. But that's the only thing that I could think of. Sean, who?
You know, I'll tell you, when I'm watching Impact Plus, when I'm watching old pay-per-views on there, during the matches, like they randomly go, like the screen goes black and then goes like right, like you don't miss anything from the match. I go like, why does it do that?
Speaking of Impact, has everybody heard about Don West?
Heard about what?
Heard about Don West?
No.
He has brain cancer. Yep.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah. I'm like, God damn it.
All right, gentlemen, got a
Jesus
question.
Christ.
Question for you. You're offered
Yeah.
$5 million, but in exchange, Darby Allin will coffin drop you once a year without warning. Would you take the money?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, I would. Yes, yes,
It's just like a trust fall.
yeah.
No, because if you tell me that it's Bronson Reed doing it, I said, okay, I'll compromise and say he can do it twice a year. But absolutely, I'm taking that. And actually, I'd rather take it from Jericho because he'd hurt himself.
That was the biggest bump he's ever taken. Damn it!
But wait a minute. It wasn't a crash pad. It was a bunch of cardboard boxes.
With a
Same
crash pad
difference?
underneath it.
You see that they're going to have a coffin match between Darby Allin and Ethan Page in a couple weeks on Dynamite.
I'm not surprised, but is Ethan Page gonna like be on a green screen fighting with himself?
Probably.
Because if that's the case, I am not watching it. I suffered through those videos because I hate myself, and I said, "What the fuck am I watching?"
Yeah, it was bad.
You see, drugs are bad. Okay.
It was bad, really bad.
You see that Dave Crockett? Ronnie Garvin went up like the Challenger. Kid, talk about the Challenger. Do it again.
You know, sidebar. I'm happy that the Thunderdome era is almost over.
No
It's almost
doubt.
like it's crazy
It's
because we got
crazy.
about a month left.
And it's a month too long.
Right?
Come on, y'all. It's crazy.
I got the moves. I really move them.
I send chills up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy.
What's up, Everything Pro Wrestling? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate
What
the
is
view,
up?
man.
What is up? King of the
Yeah,
Ring.
we're on the main
1996.
event right now with
Yo-ha, bro-ha.
yeah, we're on the main event right now with Shawn Michaels and British Bulldog.
The British Bulldog.
Why'd you say it like that?
Cause I did.
Yeah,
You got a problem with that?
Is that like Rusev saying it? British Bulldog.
British Bulldog.
Listen here. And in this corner, Rusev Mutria, Rusev Machka. He's not in this match. He's not.
Bulldog Mutria.
Bulldog Machka. Rusev Day. No, Bulldog Day. Bulldog Day.
So this is a good match. Indeed it is. Indeed.
This
Yeah.
is a very, very good match.
Rusev Day. Bulldog Night.
Three Bulldog Night. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two is back. Sorry. Two. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Wednesday nights I get to stay.
Stay up late. Watch Kenny Omega while I masturbate.
I'm sorry, you were
man, that's
saying?
funny.
The Young Bucks could shoot on Buzz Sawyer, make Brock Lesnar take a Canadian destroyer. Dun, dun. Don't come in, Mom. Don't come in. I changed the Wi-Fi password. Mom, no. Mr. Perfect has just been ordered that he will be the special enforcer on the outside of the ring. Yes, sir.
Get to stay up late. Now you got the you got that stuck in my head.
Yes, sir.
Wednesday nights I get to stay up.
Stay up late.
Oh, what was
Watch
the other
Kenny.
one? There was another one.
Wake me up before you go.
No, it wasn't that.
No, but there was a thing for Anthony and Go-Go.
Wake me up, Anthony.
Before you-
Go. No, I'm trying to think. What the other ones were.
There was another song that you were doing, Adam. It was during this show
Oh.
here.
It was the Michael PSA's one.
Oh yeah, do.
Hey, Conrad,
Hey,
dude.
Bruce. Hey, Bruce Conrad.
It's your
Dude,
bro,
chill
buddy.
on me. And I'm like, I can never listen to Third Eye Blind the same ever again.
You know, there was another there's another song that you no, not Billy Joel. What was it? Who's it by? It was during this. You said it earlier.
Yeah, we didn't start the fire.
What is it called?
We didn't start the fire. Da da da.
It was
Because we were talking about
always
Gangrel,
burning since the world's been turning.
and as we were talking about Gangrel, and I would be like, when you were
We
coming up from
didn't
underneath the
start
ring,
the
how did you start the fire? Did you have to listen to Billy Joel?
fire.
Jim
We
Crockett
didn't
Arcade,
start-
605 NWA.
I'm going to listen to that later.
Flair and Horseman, Garden Boogie, Magnum Tacking, Expert Tacking.
We didn't start
USA.
the fire. Yeah, it's by Billy
Again.
Joel. That's who it's by. Yeah, I was right.
Yeah.
We
I
Sing
mean,
us a song, you're the piano man.
the best one will always be Wednesday nights. I get to stay up late. Watch Kenny
IR.
Omega while I'm
I said, I'm
passed.
like, this is the greatest. And the thing is, like, I want this to be on my iTunes somehow.
What? Put it
you
on
can-
SoundCloud.
you can find it.
Make it on SoundCloud.
That's true.
Or we could just record. No,
Have
hold
us-
on. Get the,
have-
no. I got a
Have
good
us
idea.
record it.
No, I got a good idea. Get the instrumental, and then record your voice over instrumental. There you go. And then put it on Apple Music or Spotify or whatever.
But the thing that what I want is not for this public consumption, but this one fan made a techno song, or I don't know what the hell you would call it, but it was a techno song, and they're talking about what's her name? She's on AEW. Some Japanese woman.
Rio, no.
No, oh god damn it! They were on it for like forever. Maki Ito.
Maki Ito.
Again, literally, the song literally just starts off with, because it's in relation to a tweet that she came out with. It just starts off with, "I am the god of love and piss, and I bring you modern day wrestlers taking the piss, independent wrestling taking the piss, Uncle Dave Meltzer, vast amounts of piss."
You know, I'm so happy they brought Joe back to WWE.
Faux Rizzle.
1, 2.
I like the name Stewie. It's like stew, but with an E at the end.
Stu. Hey.
Googa, what you got there?
Oh, Lord.
That's gonna be my new nickname, is Stewie. my new
It's
ring
like-
name, Stewie. Why'd you pick that one?
Stew,
Because
but
I
with
like
an
the
E
name
at the end.
Because I like
Just
the name
like-
Stu. And I like
But
the
I want to
name.
move with a little bit of E. Oh, leapfrog.
Oh, she was an Impact.
Skin.
Oh, she's
McCat.
the bunny now. Oh, what?
Wait a minute. Did anybody see
what?
Chris? Did anybody see Chris Statlander hurt another woman wrestler? And I believe it was Bunny.
Well, no. What's her name? What's the
happened?
bunny's name in Impact?
Allie?
I have no idea.
Al, yeah, Allie. You know, like Stu, like it's like Stewie. Yeah.
He just whacked Cornette in the ass with his own racket.
Who? How did she hurt her? What happened? What?
You know
What I missed?
the Kiwi Crusher, where it's like a package pile driver tombstone version.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that this past week on.
She drops her
Dynamite.
straight on top of her head.
Ooh.
AEW botches on Twitter posted that, and I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, I actually like Chris, but she needs to stop this. In the words of Dusty Rhodes, don't do shit you don't know how to do. And by the way, Casey, please tell me that guy that I said, I don't know if you saw it on TikTok. He's like, "Hi, I'm that preacher from Oklahoma. Tell me that is not Fat MJF." "Hi, I'm that preacher from Oklahoma." I saw that. I'm like, this guy reminds me of somebody. And then he said something in like an MJF like affliction, and I'm like, it's Maxwell Jacob Fried. What the hell? Has anybody bought into his currency? The MJF coin. Bless you.
Oh, I'm on vacation.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, I just saw it. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Because it's me. Because it's me. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, I'm talking about the Chris Lander.
Again, tell me I'm wrong. That she needs to stop.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
She had her way too fucking low. Way too low.
That's the other thing too. Like I don't know. I mean, look, she shouldn't have done it. I don't know if that was on the bunny or I'm putting that on Chris because that was my thought. It's like you had her up way too low. You needed to have her closer to your waist. And she jumps. It's So is that added to the list? So that the Sid leg break. What else?
That is one of the few things that I cannot watch. Can't do it. Can't fucking do it. Nope.
There's no reason that bastard should not have been up on that top rope. But actually, not even that, the middle rope. The Young Bucks, the John Buzz Sawyer, make Brock Lesnar take a Canadian destroyer.
I believe it wasn't it on like a night or a
Nitro?
Yeah, Nitro. It wasn't even like a pay-per-view.
Ugh. It's like a 6-man. But yeah, it was so unnecessary. So unnecessary. Watch Chris Statler break her freaking neck. Oh. That's what I'm saying. I don't want that stuff to happen, but Jesus. So is that your gimmick, Chris? Is that you're an alien from outer space that just botches everything? They are both muted, so I'm going to start shit talking them. Boy, I tell you what, that Casey is. Say he didn't respond. What the hell? That Justin, I tell you, he's a. How come nobody wants to play with me?
Well,
fuck. At the same time, like, well, for everybody that's joining us, we are currently in the main event of the 1996 King of the Ring, Shawn Michaels and the British Bulldog, the WWF Championship.
I really hope the Bulldog wins.
Well, you might be disappointed. Jerry,
There's no way.
his name's the Jerry, his name's the Bulldog, and he does not have features of a dog at all.
He doesn't even have a bulldog with him.
Why in this clip does it look like Diana's naked? Knackered.
Knackered.
You put some respect on
You put some clothes on.
it. Sorry, Davey. I just wanted to show shoulder.
Was that like Canadian Midwest?
That was like Canadian and Minnesota and all at the same time. We're like, I was on the set of Fargo. Oh, your friend's up there in the wood chipper. Here's our new gimmick. Yeah, doing wrestling commentary with different accents. Well, Bulldog throws Michaels in the corner.
Isn't that special?
Isn't that special? Hi, I'm Church Lady, and this is Church Chat. Her
He's got him in a sleeper holds.
Her bulbous buttocks gyrating for little boys everywhere.
Look what I can do.
No. what is that? Would have been the shit, like, cornets going, give him the power slam, Davey. No, let me do
it. No, let me do it.
Let me do it. Ooh,
that would be a gimmick I would totally get into. No, let me do it. Let me do it.
Stuart O'Malley.
Listen here, everybody. I want everyone to understand right now that my team, the tag team champions,
shut up! I'm still talking.
That they're gonna defend the title.
I have to have a random lady come out. Now, Stuart.
Stuart, let's go get you some din.
Oh, DJ finally showed up.
Wait a minute.
I'm trying to do it.
Where?
I'm trying.
In the comment section.
I'm trying to cut a promo.
DJ, join the video. Come on, hop in there.
I'm trying to cut promo.
Hey guys, we're gonna restart. We're gonna restart the watch along because DJ's finally here.
Let me do it.
You all have fun with that.
Look what I can do.
It's too little too late because we are 3/4 of the way into the show. And we're very foolish to go back
to the beginning.
Cause Dewey said so.
Stuart, what does Mama say about Gorilla Press slamming guys?
What's up, Jonesy? Thanks for stopping by, man. Also, good morning to you, man.
Yes, good morning. I sincerely apologize if we have just eliminated half the audience with this commentary.
Now, Stuart, what does Mommy say about being mean in promos?
Yeah, I'm so confused. I just got back. I don't even know what you guys are doing right now.
Now, Stuart, what does Mommy say about looking up when people are going to do a suicide dive?
There's absolutely no creativity when it comes to selling the spot of actually making it look
yes, DJ, we're going to do a marathon. So after this one, we're going to watch the 1997 one. And then we're going to watch 98.
97, 98.
99, 2000.
Wait,
2001.
No, I take
2002.
that back. DJ, we're actually going to watch the one where King Booker wins.
Can we just do Stuart promos on TikTok now?
You sit there and you thump your Bible and you say your prayers it didn't get you anywhere.
Jonesy, we're on the main event right now between British Bulldog and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, we're in the main event.
If you want to catch up with us, we're at 2 hours and 28 and like 35 seconds.
Yeah, I said the show's about done. Now, when the match is over, though, there is a very, very long afterburn with the post-match angle. And I don't mean Kurt. I think I just killed Casey.
Yeah, but hey, Jonesy, if you want to come on the next watch along with you sometime, just hit me up, man.
Steve Austin's time has come, and when I get the shot, you're looking at the WWF.
Damn you, Casey. Stone Cold Stewie Austin.
Stewie 360 says, I just whipped your geezer.
Give me a hell yeah.
I'm gonna stop a mud hole in him and walk it dry.
Guys, I'm confused on what they're doing right now.
Have you ever watched Mad TV? Stuart.
My name's Stuart.
You have to do some YouTubing. It is the weirdest but
Did you-
hilarious.
Did you just say YouTubing?
You gotta do some YouTubing.
YouTubing. Bet I'll do some YouTubing.
Into the
The
thick of it.
YouTube machine, as Foley would say.
That's right. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. We're pushing through the bushes. On and on we. Ow!
On
Hey,
and on, we ow.
They done kicked him in the gut. Back! Body drop.
Well, guys, welcome to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, where we're talking about TikTok, and
I need
talk
Stuart
about.
to sing that now.
Yeah.
Into the thick of it.
It's a cross promotion. It's a cross promotion. By the way, I posted that promo on our page, and that got like 3,000 views. The awesome promo.
Into the thick of it.
Why we picked this pay-per-view?
Because we just passed the 25th anniversary of this show, so it's quarter mark of quarter century mark of it. Because it's a very, very memorable moment, very, very memorable pay-per-view.
Especially with this the birth of Austin 316.
Exactly.
And of course, seeing Mankind and The Undertaker, great match.
Guys, the real focal point that everyone remembers about this show
is
the mouth
Goldust.
to mouth.
Mouth-to-mouth the CPR between Goldust and Ahmed Johnson.
And James E. Cornette.
And James E. Cornette getting whacked in the keister by his own racket. Tell him, Jimmy. Tell him.
No. The reason why we're going back to watch this show is because of the Ultimate Warrior match.
Because we said so.
Like the his entrance was longer than the match.
That's usually how Warrior matches go, though.
But that's how you booked him. That's how you booked him. He was not a good worker. So he just smashed.
He was the shits, as they say.
The drizzling shits.
The drizzling variety.
Hello, my name is Susie.
So Mankind beat The Undertaker at the time was shocking. I could not believe he won. They did not. Yeah.
No,
I totally agree.
We were talking about that earlier. Like, you could hear silence in the crowd. It wasn't silence like, "Oh, that was a bad match." They were just legitimately shocked. There's no way Taker's going down. And again, this was heavy in story, which then lead to a month and a half later at SummerSlam, where Paul Bearer turns on Taker
Mm-hmm.
at the
Which
Cleveland.
I want to do.
Arena.
We gotta do a retro or watch along to that show. That SummerSlam.
That SummerSlam's good. Like I said, I mean, hey, Ohio's a good wrestling state. Just saying.
It is.
And I think that was a good show. Frickin' Sid and Bulldog is good because Sid, all he had to do was a quick look, and he had the crowd in the palm of his hand. Savio and Owen, I believe, is the opener. That's a solid match. Mero versus Goldust, Boiler Room match. Michaels and Vader is amazing. There's a weird four-corner tag match that's kind of meh, but it's still not bad.
As Casey would say, it was a match.
It was
a match. Hello, my name is Stuart. Let me do it.
Also, another great thing on this show was, of course, the Brian Pillman promo.
Yes.
Amazing.
Crowned the King of the Ring, the leader of the new evolution, is sentenced to
I
his
mean,
throne.
the best part is the Texas.
The Texas with Sonny? Yes. Yes. I mean,
beautiful pile
driver.
That was a nice
Jerry,
one.
Yes, it was. Jerry, how do you drive a pile?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh God, not even close.
That was a terrible headbutt.
That was a terrible headbutt.
He was trying to do his best Dynamite impression.
I mean, flying headbutt. Yeah, that was terrible.
Hello, my name is Bulldog.
That was a falling headbutt without grace.
No, that was nothing.
The Vader versus Jake the Snake Roberts sucked.
Yeah, but again, like that was a placeholder for Jake, the Jake angle later on. But I liked it because it actually is something that they don't do anymore, which is a hospitalization angle. He gets crushed in the ribs, and he's selling it, and he sells it through the night. So in retrospect, yeah, it's not a 5-star clinic or anything, but it served its purpose.
Hey, what was the first match that Dave Meltzer gave a 5-star match in WWE?
I believe
or WWF.
I believe it was. It might have been Michaels and Razor. WrestleMania 10.
That's crazy.
Because I knew there were discernible gaps, because there's that, and then he gave Brett and Austin 5 stars at WrestleMania 13, and then I'm pretty sure he gave Michaels and Taker in the first Hell in a Cell 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. Now, is that end all be all? But no, but since Meltzer is apparently the gatekeeper of wrestling critiquing.
Like, I just kind of hate how he goes, like, how he does this, all of his, like, star ratings for his matches. Like
8.5 stars.
8.5 stars. 9.5 stars. 12.5. Like, I only go up to 5 stars. That's the only.
But that's the thing. Here's the thing. You know who he got that from?
Who?
The rating system. Jim.
Who? Oh.
Him and his buddy Weasel Dooley. His buddy Weasel Dooley. He was a subscriber to Dave's, to his sheet, and he would always add these extra. Then Bret Hart versus Owen Hart SummerSlam.
Oh wait, here we go.
Yes. You're correct. First one is Razor versus Shawn Michaels. I thought so. Because I know he didn't give him out willy-nilly, for sure.
Uh-huh.
But I was pretty sure that was the first one.
And then the Bret Hart versus Owen Hart SummerSlam, yeah.
Bret Hart and Owen Hart SummerSlam, the cage match, is one of the best cage matches I've ever seen. Even for the WWF style, because I hate the whole climb out thing.
And the Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin match. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Best matches ever. But no, yeah. Cornette had this buddy that would critique matches like the movie or the TV guide reviews things, and you should do your wrestling matches. You should do it like they do for the TV guide or the movies, and Meltzer picked up on that. So, it is what it is. But the problem is Meltzer keeps shooting himself in the foot with his ratings because now he does the whole, I go on an infinite scale. It's like, what?
Yeah,
so in theory, a 5-star match is dog shit.
Yeah, in theory to him. Yeah, I guess so.
I'm like that. Yeah, it makes no sense.
But I mean, it's subjective, like what you think is a 5-star match, I could think is dog shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing. But the problem is you dilute your opinion by saying it's a 6-star match or a 7-star match. You're ruining the parameters on what a star rating should be.
I don't really go ahead, Casey.
If it's an infinite scale, then a 100-star match could be the shits because it's not a 10,000-star match or a 1,000,000-star match. You can't have an infinite scale.
But
True.
That's what he compared it to the Richter scale,
which is not infinite.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But like that, like the Richter scale was a system that was made to judge how powerful a earthquake is.
Mm-hmm. It said we not had the main roster one since John Cena versus CM Punk at Money in the Bank. Yep.
There you go.
Speaking, I want to go back and watch that since Money in the Bank is coming up here.
And we actually
that's a great match.
I want to watch everything. Damn.
That's a good match.
I want to watch all of 1996.
Yeah, let's watch everything from '96.
But that Punk and Cena match is insane.
King of the Ring '95.
With the worst winner ever. Freaking Mabel. I mean, granted, it did get him over a little bit, but after his match with the SummerSlam that year, it just
he rolled him up.
That's what I'm saying. This is what you call an afterbirth.
With beating up Owen Hart.
Wait a minute.
And Bulldog.
Boom! See?
That heel kick. Oh my.
Who do you know that can wrestle in a tux? Al?
Owen Hart.
That's what I'm saying. Oh no! Hey! Here comes Ahmed!
He said, I love going back watching all the old pay-per-views. It has to be a live version as Peacock has cut so much. True.
Truth. Absolutely. Uh-oh, here comes Leon. Oh my God. Hello, my name is Vader. That's Vader with a V.
Let me do it. Hello, my name is... Come on.
Yeah, Jonesy, you're lucky over there. You still have the WWE Network over there. The actual, the real version. But then they still cut some stuff.
South. Yes, they do.
Yeah, they still cut some stuff over there also, which sucks.
Which, as we say in the South, WWF, WWE,
the WW,
DUBBA, DUBBA,
the WWF. I said too many W's there.
It's a well, I mean, that at one time it was three W's.
Yeah.
WWW, World Wild Wrestling Federation, or whatever.
I went to a Monday Night Raw a few years ago, and
World
Triple H was
Wildlife Fun Wrestling Federation.
and Triple H was cutting the promo, and he said way too many W's. I go like, yeah, I go like you said way too many W's there, Triple H.
Oh my God, it's the
W-
Warrior! And Leon just landed on his head. Bam!
He finally
Bam.
got his breath back.
Is
And
everybody
he's
just
blown up
coming
again.
out? Is everybody just coming out at the end of the show here? Now we
Yeah,
need
this
Mankind and the Undertaker to come out
No, as I'm saying, like
at the end.
this was supposed to set up these three against Owen, Bulldog, and Vader, but then 2 months after this, Warrior got fired again. For the third time.
Gee, I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Listen here, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
That was a good show.
It was a very, very good show. And Sean,
He's all right.
And
It's all right. I mean, as Casey would say, it was a show.
It was a show.
It was a
Sean's-
pay-per-view.
But Sean's thinking right now, I have to work with these fuckers.
You said it must be so late there. I love that.
Hogan-
They
Hogan
have
must
future
pose.
storylines into this pay-per-view. We did not see this enough today. Yep. We don't. I agree.
Coliseum home
Exclusive
video.
Coliseum video. Well, that was great. Oh my God. This wasn't pre-recorded at all.
Well, why can't I do the interview?
Well, that's on me. Hello, my name is Corny.
Look at Vader.
Yeah, Vader's great.
What he's doing, Beth? That's funny. I'm dead.
What do you got to say, Vader? Oh my mama. Oh my God. Jerry, why is Gold just trying to make Ahmed get to make that booty work? Booty work. Booty work.
Jerry, why are Vader's nipples poking out?
Why are they staring at me? They're just looking at me.
Jerry, it's not Vader time. It's 5 o'clock.
It's actually 11 o'clock.
It's actually 12:25.
Yes, it is. In the
Central
AM.
time. Central time doesn't matter.
You're right. It doesn't.
Yeah, so you're it's still yesterday for you.
It's still yesterday for me. It is.
You know what time it is? It's tomorrow. Davey, when in doubt, just flex.
This interview is over.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, I like how they did these like little highlight packages at the end of the shows.
Gave as they say, a recap. A recap.
They don't do it. I wish they still did this.
Oh my God! He hit the TDD.
He's dead.
I'm dyslexic. Hello, my name is Sonny. That's Sonny. That's in jail.
I got the belts.
I'm still in jail. Oh, sorry.
She's gonna be back in jail.
Like I say, I give 4 months.
I gave her a month.
Come on, 2.
Come on.
I'll give her 3.
Everybody's picking the under.
I give her 3.
All right, 2.5.
You give her 2.5. I give her 3. You give Adam.
No,
Gives
you
her
said
4.
1. You said
I-
1.
I-
You can't
I
take it
changed.
back. You
Okay,
can't take. Nope.
Okay, 1.
Nope. Your bet's already in.
Okay,
I
2.
think no. I think he said his bets for next week.
I mean 3.
Walks out, walks right back in.
Hey,
All right,
gotta
I'ma
stay
head back.
here.
All right, I'm gonna head back in.
I'm gonna head
Sonny?
back in.
Sonny, we're tired of you. Please go away. Stop breaking the law, ass.
Stop breaking the law, asshole.
Oh, good God.
What are you doing?
Whee!
I'm kicking my ass.
Do you mind? Wait a minute. Wait. She walk up to the clerk and just go, I know you want me. I know you want me. Copyright 1996, Titan Sports Incorporated. Back with those dulcy sounds of 1996. Here's Ace of Base.
Well,
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. I'm happy we chose that show to watch.
It's
That was fun.
way better than 99.
I definitely gotta agree with that. That was good.
I don't know about that, sir.
But there's a booty meats on that show. I mean,
King ass.
Billy Gunn.
King ass
Mr.
Billy Gunn.
Well, Casey, do you wanna send us out of here? You know, any final last words? You know, send us on out.
Let me do it.
DJ, you wanna put that in the intro?
Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. And we hope that you come back again. And
Kid, go to bed.
it's the only podcast that is always and I mean always. And let me do it.
Is it past your bedtime?
Let me do it.
Now tell people where you can find us. Where we can.
Well, let me do it. Well, we are Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and Pornhub.
No.
We're not in the hub. No, we're not in the hub.
We are
We're
not.
we're not.
I'm taking over on this. Again.
And
Anchor,
TikTok.
Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Find us.
Snapple, Apple,
Snapple,
Xhamster.com.
Ankle.
This has been the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always, and I mean always, an instant
It is the. Whoa! Good night. Hey, good night, y'all.
Big
Good night.
Big sweaty men.